Hey everyone, welcome back. This is your girl Cheryl Couture.
She make it water up.
Podcast. I haven't done this in a minute. Let me just say that because I'm inconsistent, but I'm trying. The Lord is with me this time. I'm really trying, y'all. So a lot of people ask me, what is the purpose of why did I name it that, etc., etc. And it's because I need you to start having accountability of whatever it is that you do. Own your own emotions, own your own business, own your own reactions. Like, you have to be accountable of what you're doing. And a lot of people don't do it. They find an excuse and a reason. So I'm just here to try to help you navigate through a little bit of that. You know, I'm pretty funny, so just stick with me, okay? So I'll be airing this on YouTube, on all my social media platforms like TikTok, all that stuff. You can find it under Cheryl Couture Inc. And I think that's it. You should know me by now. And if you don't, click the link in the bio. All right, let's get this party started. So tonight I want to come to you about emotion versus logic, because a lot of women tend to think and react emotionally instead of logically. And I always tell women that this is a superpower that you can have if you just learn how to think logically. So I'm going to play a little clip, and then I'm going to give y'all my advice or my take on the clip that I'm about to play. So let's go to the good old tickety talk. And let's see. I found this clip, and I'm going to play it right now.
When somebody's feeling emotional, leave your logic the fuck out of it, because it's completely unnecessary in that moment. You never meet emotion with logic. You always meet emotion with emotion. And a lot of times people conflict resolution be terrible because they don't have the ability to see it through a similar lens. Invalidating somebody's emotions is the biggest form of gaslighting, because who the fuck are you to tell me that I shouldn't feel this way? Now you're trying to apply this goofy ass logic just to distract us from the fact that what you did actually upset me. Logic doesn't land if y'all not on the same wavelength. And a lot of times motherfuckers be trying to communicate with somebody who's not even speaking the same language as them in that moment. When somebody's feeling emotional, all they want you to do is shut the fuck up, hear them out, and sit in the mud with them. If you can do that, revisit your logic when the emotions is no longer present. We got to understand that emotions are a real thing. And when somebody's feeling emotional, that is not the time for you to come through and try to solve the fucking problem. We're not running a small business. I don't give a fuck how many degrees you got. I don't give a fuck about how many books you read. None of that shit will teach you how to love somebody. You got to be able to sit in the mud and actually make an effort to understand them to be able to do that. That's the new wave. Don't let these motherfuckers fool you.
Well, I mean, he said what he said. Let me just start there. And there are some things I agree with, some things I don't agree with. And I do understand the point of not meeting emotion with logic, and vice versa, because that's how we end up getting ourselves all discombobulated. So we tend to say, I'm emotional, there's something I didn't like, or there's something you did, and I feel this kind of way. And then that person will turn around and give you a logical answer to that instead of empathizing with how you feel. And women, most of the time, they want to empathize and be emotional to their man when their man actually need a solution for whatever problem it is they're saying. So we go into like the motherhood role when he's saying, you know, X, Y, and Z is going on, instead of just like, okay, listen, or vice versa. He might be emotional and now you already there. So that's pretty good if you are an emotional thinker. He's already emotional, but it's kind of hard. But anywho, but now you're thinking logically about, you know, whatever the situation is. So that part, I do understand. Sometimes you do have to meet emotion with emotion, logic with logic, and it's a proper time and place for everything, because that's why a lot of people throw like stuff out the window, is because once again, they're emotional. They need that compassion. They need that empathy. They need that shoulder to cry on and all that stuff. And yeah, as y'all can tell, I'm like, Lord Jesus, because that's just what I'm going to do when somebody comes to me with a problem. But I'm going to listen, and I'm going to give my, you know, little tidbit or whatever. 2 seconds ago, I just had a friend call me emotional about a situation that just happened a couple months ago. And I'm sitting here like, you got two things. You can sit here like basically be upset on the phone, and I'm, okay, all right, what do you want to do, you know? Or the solution to the problem is I ain't coming. You know, I gave both. I listened, and I was just like, well, just telling you ain't coming. No, I ain't telling I ain't coming. Da, da, da. Cool. I got to go now. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's okay, but when you have people that's super duper emotional with a capital E, you got to sit there and you got to listen. If you're their friend, if you love them, that's another thing. You don't want to sit there and be like, oh, not giving that shoulder cry on and like you don't love them. If you love them, you got to be there for them. And a lot of people, that's a little, the L word is a little, you know, touchy. And then some people, they throw it around like confetti. So it's just like, you get love, you get love, you get love. We ain't got time for that. Like, if you say you love somebody, actually mean that, because it's a lot of love to go around, but only you can administer so much. If you're giving everybody 100%, what you gonna be left with? Nothing. So you got to think about that part as well. And I know I'm getting off the subject a little bit, but I'm just saying the foundation of the relationship, it determines how you're going to treat that person in their time of need and how you can meet the expectation of what they are expecting from you in that time of need. So a lot of people will come to me. I'm the therapist, I'm the doctor, I'm the friend, I'm the mother, I'm this, I'm that. And I'm just saying here like, yeah, I know how to switch it on and off and put everything in different compartments and stuff like that. But you have the ability to do the same thing. Do you want to do the work? I don't know. But you have the ability. So in a nutshell, because I do want us to go on a little bit longer. I'm gonna ask my wingman back here. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see him, but I will be talking to him through some of these podcasts because I hate talking to myself. So I actually do have someone, my homie D Suave. He's my cameraman. He's gonna be editing my videos and all this stuff. What do you think about the video that was played? Y'all gonna hear him in the background. Y'all ain't gonna see him because it's too sexy.
Stop it. I think he hit some points.
Mm-hmm.
I think he really hit some points. And ultimately, like, if you try to tend to someone's feelings too much, you start giving too much of yourself up in the process. So I gotta hear it a few more times where I go through and parse it completely. Mm-hmm. But I was nodding with it. I felt like I was in church.
He had some good points.
So yeah.
He had some good points. Can we take communion?
Yes,
because this episode is being sponsored by Rain Cane Vodka. This vodka is actually distilled with sugar cane. So I know a lot of vodka is made with wheat or something like that. What's vodka made out of?
Man, you talking to me?
Hey Siri, what's vodka made out of? I think it's like wheat or something like that.
Michael H. McDonald is an American singer.
That's not, no, stop. I said, what is vodka made out of? Not something McDonald.
I'm not sure what.
That was from Wikipedia.
Hey Siri,
Shall I
what is vodka made from?
Vodka is made up of ethanol and drinking water.
That's a lie. It ain't no damn ethanol in drinking water. Let me see. This is the ingredients. I thought it was like different, like potatoes. I know they can do potatoes and make vodka. It ain't wheat. Let me see, because now she making me feel stupid talking about ethanol and water. Because if that's it, I can just rub in alcohol. Stupid. Let's see, what's vodka made from? Because Tito's is made from what? Okay, fermenting sugar with yeast. Vodkas, you could do wheat, rye, and potatoes. Okay, I know I ain't that crazy. Dang. Corn? Okay, anyways, they're doing too much. But this one is water, organic sugar cane, and yeast. So it's different. But I made a little lemon drop with it. And y'all can save a little, percent. Use my code Couture. COUTURE. Go to raincanevodka.com. Anywho, save your little money, get you some vodka, get shipped right to your house as long as you're 21 and older, drink responsibly. But and that's another thing. When people are emotional, make a drink. Make a drink. Tell them chill. Relax. Because not on no alcoholic stuff, but sometimes they just need to unwind. The world is really getting out of hand right now, and people don't know what to do. They all up in arms. They really don't know what to do, and they want a friend or companion or some type of relationship to help them out through everything that they're going through. So, that's all I got to say. Hopefully this helped a little bit. How long I been recording? How long that is? 19 minutes? 9 minutes? That ain't even 10 minutes. Zing. I don't know what else to tell y'all. What else should I tell the people?
You love them.
I love y'all.
Subscribe, all that.
Damn. Okay, so you can go to socialistcheryl.com as well. And It'll be my little resume up there. Then you can click the thing for the podcast, and you can go see all my podcast episodes. So that will still work. And see, look, y'all, I got a little podcast station on the Socially Shirt. I'm going to change it to On Your Own, though. But everything is under the platform, Cheryl Couture Inc., Socially. I got too much stuff going on. I need to streamline, don't I? Yeah. Okay. But if you Google social, it's all going to pop up, though. If you Google Socially Shirt, all of it's going to come up. On Your Own podcast, Cheryl Couture Inc., all that stuff. Anywho. Yeah. Get on here. Look, I got 5-star rating. I got 5 stars. I do. Only 2 people did it. Only 3 people did it. But it's still 5 stars. 3 people agreed that this was really, really good stuff. And I got like 30 episodes on here. 30, baby. This is going to be 31. Don't play with me. So cheers to you in your new life. And whatever else you're trying to do today. But check me out on all streaming platforms. And I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I think that's it. I ain't on Facebook yet. Because D-Suave gonna make sure my Facebook page is Facebooking. Okay, y'all? Okay. So, once again, I love y'all. And thank y'all for tuning in. This is like a first little 10-minute whatever rendezvous. So y'all can get to know me again. But I have good advice sometimes. Don't I?
Yes, you do.
Okay. He just saying that because he want to get paid. All right. See y'all later.
She make it water da pop up. She make it ass ripple on the spot da da da. She make it water da pop.